Hello, welcome to Teaching Tuesday. I'm James Hutchison, Director of Instruction here at Mississauga Golf and Country Club. We're in the bunker today at the practice facility, and we're going to work on a couple of specialty bunker shots. That's going to give you some options out of the bunker and give you a better chance to get it close to the hole. Okay, so in the past I've talked about kind of a basic bunker shot. So I'm just going to review that really quickly because that's going to be our standard for everything we do after that. So a basic bunker shot, the ball is going to go more or less in the middle of our stance, maybe a tiny bit towards the front foot. We're going to dig our feet in an inch. The club face is going to be square or maybe just a tiny bit open. Okay, we're going to watch the back of the ball. We're going to make kind of a 3/4 swing and just make sure we hit an inch behind it. And that should be pretty easy basic bunker shot. So from there, I want to give you a couple of options when we need them to hit different types of bunker shots that'll make the ball go closer to the hole in certain situations. So the first situation we're going to talk about is when the hole is very far away from us, okay? So in that scenario, we don't always need to make a bigger swing. We can just let the ball run further. We can let it roll further. So to do that, we need to actually just hit a little more sand and keep our club face really square. And that way, when the ball lands, it releases instead of spinning and stopping. Okay, so the way we're going to do that is we're going to dig our feet, and instead of just digging an inch, we're maybe going to dig 2 inches. We're going to get really down into the sand. Okay, that's going to help us hit just a little more behind it without really trying to. Okay, from there, I'm going to keep my club face very square. We're not going to shut it, but we're not going to open it either. Okay, and then I'm going to make that same big swing. I'm going to hit it a little. There's going to be a little more sand behind the ball, but when it lands, the ball is going to roll out. So this is a really great shot if you're going uphill and you don't want the ball to check into a hill, you want it to release. Okay, so I'll show you that one again. We're going to dig a little more than we're used to, keep the face square, make a nice big swing. We're going to hit it a little more sand, and then the ball is going to roll a little bit more. So the next shot I want to show you is a high, soft, spinning bunker shot, which is really useful when the pin is really close to us. So we need to get this ball out and stop it very quickly when it gets on the green. Okay, so I've reached for my lob wedge here instead of my sand wedge because I want the most loft possible. And then the setup's going to be a little different as well. So I'm going to dig maybe not quite as much because I actually want to hit really close to this ball. Okay, I'm going to open my club face a lot, pretty much laying the back of the club flat. And then I'm going to make a really hard, fast swing. And I'm going to try to release my hand so that the club kind of looks back at me. The club face looks back at my face in my finish. Okay, by doing all those things, I'm going to get a lot of height and a lot of spin on this ball. Okay, so you need the speed and you need the loft, and that's what's going to give you the height and the spin you need to stop the ball very quickly once it lands on the green. Okay, so the more options we have in the bunker, the more chance we're going to have of getting the ball close to the green, because you can pick the shot that is required for whatever situation you're in. So now when you have a pin that's far away from you, you can hit your standard bunker shot, or you can choose to play what we'll call the chunk and run shot, where you hit a little behind it with a lot of speed and you let the ball release once it gets on the ground. And then you can also play the high, soft spinning shot when you have a pin that's very close to you and you need to stop the ball quickly. Okay, so you've got kind of 3 shots: the high one, the standard one, and what we'll call the chunk and run. And you can use it in whatever situation it calls for. That way you have the best chance to get close to the hole the most often. Okay, so practice all 3 of those shots, and then you'll be equipped once you get out on the golf course for almost any situation you find yourself in the bunkers.